Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be having a look at all the lovely Neo-Geo games that are available on the Nintendo Switch, or at least the ones that are available at the time of recording. Yes, it's not technically Virtual Console because it's all made by a third-party company called Hamster, but there are various Neo-Geo games available for you to play. These lovely arcade games have got all the functionality you'd expect, and they run, well, they seem to run pretty well on the Nintendo Switch, but I may not be the best judge of that because until I started doing this, I've never played a Neo-Geo game before. Please understand. Alright, that's not strictly true. I have played Metal Slug. I think maybe it was Metal Slug 2, but I can't be absolutely certain. But it was for a very short period of time, and I can't even remember why I was playing it or how that came to be. But so technically I have played a Neo-Geo game before, but for no length of time whatsoever. So I'm a bit of a Neo-Geo virgin, should we say. Or at least I was before I played all the games that I'm about to show you. But anyway, enough waffling, let's have a look at what's on offer. The King of Fighters 98. Now, this was the first Neo-Geo game that I picked up here, and I know there's a previous one in the series, and I will be getting onto that one, but this is just the order that I played them, so deal with it. It's an arcade fighter, and it's got a huge number of individual characters in it. Honestly, I was a little bit blown away and just a little bit intimidated by just how many there were, but it was fantastic to see that amount of variety. And they've all got their own individual character, they're very well defined, they've got this wonderful animation in them as well. It's just overall a really nice, responsive arcade fighter. It's really good. Metal Slug 3. Now, this is the game that I've had more practice with than anything else, to be honest, because I have played Metal Slug 2 or Metal Slug 1. I can't remember which one it was, but I have played a Metal Slug game in the past, and suffice to say, this holds up brilliantly. It's a side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter. It's beautifully smooth. The animation has got some real bounce and character to it. The gameplay is good, if a little bit difficult at times, to be honest with you, but you can pick up various weapons and everything like that. Overall, it's just a really good run-and-gun game. Highly recommended.
Heavy machine gun.
Shock Troopers. This one took a little bit of getting used to because when you're firing you actually lock on the direction that you're facing, and in order to be able to pivot and shoot you have to rapidly tap the button. That took me too long to work out, to be honest with you, but when I got into the game and I got a little bit more acquainted with it, again, really enjoyed it. Really looking forward to being able to play this multiplayer when that time comes. Waku Waku 7. Now, as the name suggests, this is one of the wackier of the fighting games available on this. In fact, it's probably the wackiest game on the Neo-Geo series, full stop. And it's really good fun. The typical rules that you'd expect from fighting games are sort of thrown out the window, but not entirely. Lots of characters are a lot bigger than you'd expect, and there's a lot of charm and character. As I said before, it's wacky, it's good fun, it's good. I enjoy it. Maybe not as much as I enjoy the King of Fighters 98, but it's still very, very good.
Round 2, fight! Round 1, fight!
World Heroes Perfect. Now, I mentioned that Waku Waku 7 was wacky. This one is just outright bonkers, to be honest with you. I know I said there was a range of characters in the King of Fighters 98, and even though there aren't as many characters at all in this game, they are absolutely off their faces. It's ridiculous. You've got some sort of sea captain that fires ethereal sharks that just sort of disappear and dissolve after you use them, and you've got some sort of robotic German soldier that can fire missiles out of his knee. It's really, really weird. I had loads of fun with it. It's really bonkers, but it's sort of just to glance at it, just to see a screenshot, you'd think it's pretty straight-laced, so it's a nice surprise.
Round 2, fight! Round 3, fight!
Nam 1975. Now, this was the game I probably enjoyed the least out of the series. It's not to say that I didn't have good fun with it, but it was a very hardcore experience and it really did not pull any punches. It was very difficult just to get to grips with everything, and you can really tell this used to be an arcade game because I died and had to use an awful lot of credits just to be able to get anywhere in the game. It's good fun, and I'm sure for the time it was technically massively impressive with sampled voices and things like that, but it hasn't aged terribly well, certainly not compared to the other titles.
Operations have been won.
You will die!
And lastly, we have The King of Fighters 94. Now, this is obviously a game previous to The King of Fighters 98, and there are some subtle differences between the two. For a start, in 98, you choose 3 individual characters, and they can be from anywhere on the roster. But for some reason, in 94, you have to select a set group of 3 people, maybe because it's easier to balance, or something like that, I don't know. Suffice to say, it's good fun, just like 98, but to be honest with you, the level of difficulty seems to be a lot higher in this game, and I feel that it's really trying to rinse you for as many credits as possible. Obviously, it's not a big deal when you can just have as many credits as you want for free, but even so, I would say that 98 has just got the edge over this one.
Okay. Hamster, Dally. Fight.
And there you have it. Those are the 7 Neo-Geo games that are available to download on your Nintendo Switch. Overall, I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. I had no idea what to expect, but these games are well-rounded, you know, well-defined, good fun, lot of character, beautiful animation. Overall, yeah, really good experience. I like me some retro stuff. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you create a special pixelated version of that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.
Oh,